a wild idea to do this.
You're the reason this is happening, actually. I wouldn't. This was nowhere on my list of things to do.
Yeah.
And you have managed to have me do this twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the next clips that you might see will be from 3 years ago.
Because we never put it out.
No, it just
no one.
exists.
We filmed it and never put it out. So
I said it's time to look back again.
So here we go.
Yeah. So I think where we last left off in our conversation, it was 2021, and things had been shifting. We were still in the middle of COVID, even filming it, and I think 2021 was the year where we just tried everything.
It was busy.
Oh my gosh!
I earned every dollar,
every cent,
every penny.
It was.
In 2021, we worked so hard.
So hard.
Oh my gosh. And the projects were like all over the place.
Yeah.
So there were some like recurring things, and there was some stuff that was like weekly recurring, and then some stuff that was like animations due every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it was just in conferences and a virtual event.
Yep. I mean, branding videos, a commercial.
We were literally all over.
I think it was just a season of trying new things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a fear, but we just didn't want to say no to things because we didn't know what the future held.
Yeah, it was just like, they call and we answering.
Yep. You know, and I think
and
I think we had narrowed down. We knew we weren't doing graphics anymore because at one point it was open up to graphics, but we knew it was, as long as we stayed in animation, video, events, virtual events, that was the pocket that we were staying in.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah.
And as long as it was within that box, it was a yes, or unless you felt a move.
Most of the time it was a yes. It was usually a yes. And I remember we operated like that really from 2021 through almost the end of 2022. It was like last quarter of 2022. We were so overwhelmed. Yeah. We closed our books for the first time. Like, just was like, we cannot say yes to anything else. So,
which I'm looking back, I'm very glad we did, because in 2021, that is when you got some news.
Yeah. 2021, I received a cancer diagnosis unexpectedly, and it changed the way I worked. It changed the way I lived. It changed the business. It changed our team. It just, like, I got so much clarity because of that season, and because of like the season you went through where you had your baby prematurely, which they were back to back.
Yeah.
I wasn't even about done. I was still like, I'm still in the trenches and trying to find my way out of the darkness, and she has her daughter prematurely, unexpectedly, and
out of state, 13 weeks early.
Yeah.
And it was just, like you said, it was just back-to-back seasons of challenges, of valleys, while also at the same time, I think in both of those seasons we figured out that the business could run without either one of us.
Yeah.
So it started with the season of you having to rely on me heavily, and then it jumped into a season where I had to rely on you because I couldn't be present, I couldn't be active in the business. And I think in both of those seasons we were shown how the business could be stretched, how the business could grow. I think individually we also grew, and I think collaboratively we both grew, and I think there was a trust that was gained in both of those back-to-back really challenging seasons.
Yeah, for sure.
And clarity.
Yeah. And they weren't easy. Now, I know we say it quickly and lightly, but in the midst of that, there were moments where you and I had to have like some serious conversations to really figure out like what is going on, where are you personally, where are you business-wise, why did you make this move, what does this mean? Like, it really is it's a gift to have somebody that you can trust in your business to go the distance, like what we are able to do with each other, but also it's not easy. It's like it took a lot of honesty, hard conversations, and just being vulnerable and real with each other about how we were feeling when we get hurt, or how we were feeling when we needed somebody and you weren't there, or when I thought you had my back here and it didn't feel like it, and all these different kind of conversations, I think really laid a groundwork for us to be able to take things to the next level, which happened in 2023, and even on, you know, since 2023 on, it's been like
go.
I can't believe a lot of the stuff we've accomplished together.
That's when you were like, I think I want to rebrand, and I'm like,
what? Because the way we work is, I dream, right? Like
Big.
I just I'm jumping from cloud to cloud, okay? Having my happy creative time. And then I present the random idea to Alexis. And Alexis is usually like,
you want to do what?
now?
At all
Why?
the times.
And yeah. So that's pretty much, I know for her it felt like it came out of nowhere, because I wasn't talking to her about trademarking or nothing. I was just, you know, I feel like we should trademark. Let me find someone that can do this. Hi, lawyer. Made a whole new relationship she didn't know about.
But you know, that oftentimes there are some projects where I'm like, what is this person emailing or asking about? And you're like, oh yeah, by the way.
I just be out here.
Yeah.
It's like I'm either doing something random or nothing. So it's one of the two. I'm never usually on task. It's like she'd be like, ma'am, here's your to-do list. I need you to tackle this list. Yeah, but so anyway, that's why we work so well together, because she gets how I move and she helps me like come back. I know that's happening, but come over here. So this was one of those. Yeah. The rebrand was one of those
moments.
Just out of nowhere. This is what I feel. This is the time, and this is what we should do.
This is what we're doing,
and this is what's happening.
Yeah.
Because I've already talked to the lawyer, and I've already paid them.
The money has been spent.
I've already paid them.
Gone.
So what's happening? She's like, do you know this person?
Who are they? Who are they?
Are they legit? I'm like, she's great. We talked once on Zoom.
Like, great.
She actually is great. She actually is great. But I mean, she was really random.
Yeah, it was. And I think too, just after coming out of such a tumultuous, uncertain year, I'm like, 2023, like let's
find our bearings.
Let's just figure it out. Let's find our bearings. Like, we finally started goal setting, and I'm like, now you're throwing this, and I'm like, all of the projects that we had on the table that year that we're getting like recognition, and people are associating Wildfire with, you know, they're associating Wildfire with live events. You want to change the name?
Yes, I do.
And the identity that people are used to
right now.
Now
it's time. I'm ready.
I was like, now
it's time. Yeah.
And looking back, it was the right timing before we really break into this new season. It's like, now is the right time. So it was 2023. I'm like, all right, well, we started kind of thinking about the projects that we took on, the clients that we took on from that perspective of the new brand, without even really knowing what the name was going to be or knowing what the brand was going to look like. But we knew what we wanted to do.
Yeah. So we launched with the new name, O Productions, in March 2024. We told our clients about it and changed our website and all of that. We hadn't publicly shared about it, but you know, we're here now, sharing them with the world. But yeah, so we made it a new name, made it official, March 2024.
Yeah, and we wanted people to understand that it was the same team, new look, new name, but the same core of the team of efficiency, communication, high communication with clients, quality of service. It was still the same, but with a new vision, a new clarity, a new purpose, new vision.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it worked out great.
It did.
We here now. We out here.